Yeah? Everyone? Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that's hello in Greece, or it could be hello. Either way, welcome to the Book Coven.
Welcome.
That over there's Chelsea.
That's Lillian.
We are... Great, please stop it. We are your bi-weekly book review podcast and such and things. We are witches, you know, obvi. We read books, we do spells, we talk about books. We have an Instagram at the.book.coven. We have a YouTube, The Book Coven. We're on all the podcasting places. You'll find us.
Yeah.
Look up The Book Coven.
You did find us.
Yeah.
You're right here.
We post a lot of cool behind the scenes shit, so check everything out. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual. We are on a new month. What month is it? July. Last month was Pride. It was a good month. Well, I only liked the one book, really.
Yes. Yeah.
But, you know, say
That made up for it, right?
Yeah. Good save.
Yeah.
Good save. Good swoop in at the end. This month, very excited about it. It's historical fiction over here. We are starting way back in ye olden days. I don't know what year the Trojan Wars was at. Yep, fact check that shit. Something AD. It was a heckin' long time ago. And our first book is set in that time period, 1,000 Ships by Natalie Haynes.
I wonder what it's about.
I couldn't tell you, Chelsea. The whole book, read the whole thing, didn't know where it was.
Where are we in Greece?
Anyway, we were.
It's around 1185 BC.
1185 BC, roundabouts then.
Roundabouts.
Also, it's kind of a myth, so nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a lot of archaeologists actually really believe that it did happen now. They're like, there's enough of them that they're just like, bam, yes, it happened. So,
Wow, that was going to be one of my questions, but I
Sorry.
guess we'll get into it now.
well, you fucking ruined it.
Do you believe it happened? I think it happened. I don't think it happened quite as they say it.
Oh my God, no. Hot synopsis?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. This was never the story of one woman or two. It was the story of them all. In the middle of the night, a woman wakes to find her beloved city engulfed in flames. 10 seemingly endless years of conflict between the Greeks and the Trojans are over. Troy has fallen. From the Trojan women whose fates now lie in the hands of the Greeks, to the Amazon princess who fought Achilles on their behalf, to Penelope awaiting the return of Odysseus, to the 3 goddesses whose feud started it all. These are the stories of the women whose lives, loves, and rivalries were forever altered by this long and tragic war.
Beautiful.
So sad. So sad. I have paired this with 2 Greek items. This is a Mediterranean Moscow mule. I guess just a Mediterranean
mule.
Sorry.
No, it's just, I actually like that. Mediterranean Moscow mule. They're like, you know what? We're taking it.
Snatched.
And you can go fuck yourself.
It's got a limoncello, ginger beer, vodka. Heckin' strong. No mixer. So it's going to be a good episode, I think.
It's already hitting there. It's already in there.
Great.
Whoosh.
Wow, what a light. Oh, you've had some wine too prior.
Well, a little
and
bit.
A shot. So
No,
we're
no.
gonna do great today, I think.
It just sneaks up on you
Oh, I know,
sometimes. You
I
have
know.
an open bottle of wine, it was going to go bad. I gotta drink it.
We have sophisticated palates now, so we have really good things, and we sip them and take our time,
Yes.
and then we shift slightly, and the whole world shifts with us.
That's it. 4 hours later, when we finally stand up, it's like, oh
Whoa,
my.
whoa.
Hey now.
I paired this with a Greek moussaka, which is not present, but we'll put a picture there. It's
can
like
smell it.
oh hell yeah! It's like a vegan Greek shepherd's pie, potatoey,
delicious
lentil
looking.
deliciousness.
Oh, I love potatoes. I love lentils. I love tomato sauce.
So good. I already had some. That's pretty good. What'd you think of this book, Chelsea?
Okay. So at the
That
beginning,
was a roller coaster of emotions.
yeah, I wasn't really sure how to answer, apparently. The beginning, I was confused because it just keeps jumping at what part of the war we're at.
Bit of a clusterfuck.
Clusterfuck. But I ended up really enjoying it.
I loved the whole thing. I liked that it was, yes, it's confusing, but it's, I don't know, like I'm someone who, I have no short-term memory. I'm
So it's
like,
okay.
a bit slow. So I thought I would be confused, but I kept up. I knew where we were. I knew
no,
what
it
was
was
going
good.
on. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. There's a lot of characters thrown at you at once. But, it's just a bunch of tales of women in the Trojan War.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, all right, cool,
If
cool,
you
cool,
know
cool.
the myth really well, it's easy because like you have heard of all these characters, but the only thing is that you haven't like heard their full story like
Yeah,
this.
especially the women.
Really cool to get the women's perspective of everything.
It's all Achilles this and Hector that, blah, blah, blah,
Hector.
Paris, blah, 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 and fucking Helen over there.
Yeah. That bitch.
No, poor Helen.
I know. You should be
Not her
allowed to
fault.
leave your
Yeah.
husband without starting
As
a
they
war.
said, the Greeks always wanted to invade
Yes.
Troy. She was just, well, I guess if she's doing this, now's our chance.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so rough.
Damn it, Agamemnon. Just because you have a cool name
I know.
doesn't mean you're allowed to do this.
And he was the worst.
Ugh,
Such a
right?
bitch, too.
Good ending for him,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think what I liked about this book, something's coming.
It's the Moscow part of the mule. Just coming up to say
Yep.
Privyet.
It's like, I liked how it was framed because the whole thing is sort of like, it's Calypso, who's the muse of poetry. Was it her? Not Calypso.
Not Calypso.
Calliope.
Yes, because Calypso was the
Yeah, she's
nymph
one of the other
for-
ones. Yeah. Calliope, she's the muse of poetry. And this poet comes to her like, yo. Oh, I thought you were saying. She's like, I need to write an epic poem, girl. Hit me with that poem. And she's like, ugh, this again. So she decides to tell him the story of the women of the Trojan War. And at first she's like, women?
What?
Where's the
Oh my
fighting?
God.
I said epic poetry.
Where's the blood?
And she's like, but wait, it gets pretty epic up in her. That's
does.
exactly what happened. And then it just goes through fucking, it follows no timeline. Some is before Troy happened, some's after Troy fell.
Yeah.
It's just a whole rigmarole of sad women.
Yeah. At first I minded, but then, you know what? I fucking got on board.
Listen,
I
I
got
know
on
it's
board.
Troy. We knew when they pulled out the horse. That's the first story that we open with. I knew, we all know it doesn't go
We
well
all know
from
what
there.
happens. God damn it.
So I like the whole fucking, and sometimes we're in Troy, sometimes we're in Greece, and
Yeah.
like I'd forget that we're in Greece. I'm like, wait a minute.
I did love they're trying to figure out what to do with the horse. Yeah. And the whole time I'm just like, fucking burn it, fucking burn it, burn it,
Yeah,
burn it.
yeah.
And they're like, we should burn it because it's their gift to
That
the
one
gods.
guy was like, bro, we can't do
And
this.
the plant, he was obviously planted
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah.
And he's just like, no, you should bring it into the city. Wink, wink.
It would be so mean to the Greeks
Yeah.
if you brought it into the city.
And they fucking listen, idiots.
Idiots.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Idiots. They just suddenly leave, no fanfare.
With this giant fucking horse.
no.
You guys know that the sacrifice, like the rituals, are always a person
Yep.
being murdered.
Open
And
that
this
horse.
time it's a horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like, I don't give a. It's their sacrifice. If that's what it, just leave it.
Leave it.
Burn it there or leave it.
Yeah. How funny would it have been if they burnt it?
Oh my god! Or if they just left it, and they're like,
Ooh, guys,
All right.
hello.
but it's a smart ruse. The old horse switcheroo. That dang. Who started it? Odysseus. It was his idea, right?
Yeah, was he actually in the horse in the real myth? Or was
don't
that
think
just
so.
in Troy?
I don't think so, because he was like
Because he had his own
he was
adventure going on
he wasn't
after.
a king, was he? Or he was
Yeah.
he was a king.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think the king would. They usually just stand back.
But he was still hands-on.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't see him being inside of a horse.
I know. Me neither.
Definitely like waiting in the ranks.
Yeah, just I'm ready.
But you know what? They brought it in and it did not go well for them.
Shocking.
Live and learn. In
yeah.
their case, they mostly all died. But, we learned
We learned.
if there's a mysterious
know.
horse.
Yeah. If we can't
trap.
learn from history,
Yeah.
We're not
that
gonna learn
there
from
is
anything.
a tarp.
yeah.
Simple genres. We got historical fiction, which I love. I rarely read books set in this period. I watch a lot of shows here.
True.
Very rarely read books because they're very, they're usually really dense and just
And the
thick.
names.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't say any of the names.
Half
in
of
here.
them I just skimmed over.
Yep.
So, like, I don't know how to say
Yep.
it. I'm not going to sit here for 10 minutes
Yep.
trying skimming.
It's fucking. I just say N.
Yeah.
R.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're about to hear a lot of mispronunciation, but
Deal with it.
whatever. What am I, fucking Greek? I don't know. Anyways, great time period.
Well, I mean, to read about.
To read about, yeah.
I don't want to be there.
Oh no, we'd be burned alive immediately or enslaved.
This is your husband, goddammit.
Nope. As soon as we step foot, like unaccompanied woman, husband her.
And you're married. And you have 20 kids.
Oh,
and
all
good
right.
luck
Cool,
to you.
cool.
And your husband's cheating on you. And you can't do anything about it.
Oh, great.
Damn
It's a
it.
good life for me. We also got fantasy and Greek mythology. I put them together. Both. Fantasy, I don't know. Well, yeah, because there's the gods and goddesses and the fucking Cyclops.
Right. And, like, how much of this was
and
actually
the tentacly
real?
monsters and stuff. So yeah, fantasy and Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Obviously. So if you're into that kind of thing, it's got everything you need. It's not just people fucking around.
Right.
You
Yeah.
get to hear from the gods and
And
goddesses.
everything's about the gods. And, like,
Yeah.
the whole... I hadn't actually read that in depth about Paris with the, like, choosing the most beautiful.
No,
I
I
hadn't
didn't-
read
yeah,
that,
no.
like, in depth.
I did not hear
that was
that
kinda
was
neat.
the start of
The
it. I was
cause.
like, huh, of course it would be. Something so trivial.
Yeah, the gods are just dicking around.
Oh, but Gaia's chapter.
That was actually my favorite. I know it was the shortest, and it was
so
just one chapter.
It was so just like, yeah.
It was my favorite.
Like, I'm so heavy.
Yeah,
Please
it's like,
stop.
it's becoming a burden.
I can't hold you all. Oh, Gaia.
And that was when there were like what 100,000 people.
Yeah,
like I don't know. Like
jeez.
now there are almost 8 billion.
Every once in a while they gather like plague.
Plague.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So hurricanes, they'll do some stuff. Earthquake, sure, but
sure.
every once in a while I gotta get a plague in here.
Or you get a
Clear,
pandemic.
clean house. Yep. It is
God
what it is.
damn it, Zeus.
I'm not of the gods, okay? I don't make these decisions. It just happens. So I like that it's not like just regular history. There's some mythology stuff. Because sometimes regular history, eventually you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like I know what happened. Here we go.
Yeah, you all fucking died because
Yeah.
you brought the stupid horse in.
Yeah, I love hearing the gods' perspective. How fun. How fun.
And they're just like you'd think. Like, they're gods, but everyone's having sex with everyone.
Narcissistic.
They're all related somehow.
Yeah.
Zeus is married to his sister.
Yep, that threw me for a whirl.
Yep. And he has sex with, like, daughters, cousins. Zeus don't give a fuck.
Oh no, Zeus! He doesn't even know his children.
Yeah.
The demigods, like all on Earth.
like,
He's
your
just
daughter started
oh
it."
shit, she's my
My
daughter.
daughter. Which of
one?
them? Yeah.
Helen.
Yeah. Helen. Yeah.
That's some daddy issues for you.
It's Father's
Wow,
Day.
he doesn't even know my name.
It's Father's Day coming up. Perfect time to
Forget your daughter.
work on your familial relations. Oh, the god. They're all so petty and just like, y'all are gods. Chill.
It's funny. Yeah, but when you think about it, like if you're back then, believing that like everything you do matters that much that like you're being punished. It feels like you're being punished all the time because life is suffering, right?
And their whole shtick was to worship the gods. So the
Yeah.
gods were like thriving at that time. They're like, yes, sacrifices, yes. Do it.
Those
baby.
are my cows, damn it.
And they were having sex with mortals and everything.
As you do.
As you do. Where's my gods and goddesses? I'm available.
Maybe you won't know.
I think you'd know. I don't think they just appear as an average schmuck.
That's what Zeus does.
Here's an average
Yeah.
schmuck. Damn it, Zeus.
Yeah.
Or as like an eagle.
Or as a swan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, don't fuck
And then would
swans
the
now.
swan
but-
have sex with you?
Yeah, I think
Just
so.
at the lake, like, dude.
Wow!
stop
Oh my
it.
god!
You're a fucking swan. Get out of here.
Illegal.
And it is not classified as an anthology, but it had an air of it.
Ooh, it did have that vibe,
Yeah.
didn't it? We
'Cause
did get a
it's
lot
like-
of the same character
Yeah,
chapters,
we
but
follow the Trojan women is one chapter that continues
Yes.
throughout the book, and the Penelope continues. But then there are a few random people, like the Amazons have the one chapter,
one chapter. Yeah.
one and done. Some of them are set, like I said, before Troy, so
Yeah.
it's kind of a bit of an anthology.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't have to read it in order if you don't want to.
No, if you
Only
have
just
a-
those recurring chapters.
yeah. If you have a particular goddess that you really vibe with,
Yeah.
go on, hit her up 1st She's in there.
Read Gaia for sure.
Oh my God, beautiful Gaia. Poor sweet Gaia. I'll ask this here. No, I'll ask this later. I'll ask it later, Chelsea.
Now I'm on the
Executive
edge of my butt.
decision. The biggest theme was war. Obvi.
Oof. So,
But, you go.
it's been on my mind. It's been festering.
Okay.
Because I've never watched it. So we watched Troy, obviously.
You've never watched?
No, I've watched Troy. But have you seen the director's cut? Did you watch the director's
No.
cut? Over 3 hours long?
No.
Holy shit, the violence.
Oh.
I was watching it just like, I swear I've seen this before. But
I don't remember.
Oh my, they
I didn't know
were chucking babies.
Fuck, I didn't know there was a director's cut. Do you have it downloaded?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He would grab the baby and fucking throw it.
Yeah, that's what they
And then
did.
they were just hanging people like left, right, and center.
Oh
Oh
my-
my
Because
God.
the regular one is fairly, like, low-key-ish.
That's what I remember.
The director's cut. Okay, so I'm going to have to fucking...
So war, heavy theme,
Heavy
and
theme.
also weighing heavily on my mind because this is how war goes, and it's
you-
very sad.
do you...
The poor women.
I know. Before we get into that, just real quick, do you see Eric Bana and Orlando Bloom get, like, fucked up? Violently?
Not Orlando Bloom.
But I remember Hector's death in the
Hector,
regular
it's-
version was pretty rough.
It's pretty rough.
But then do they make it worse? Because I love Eric Bana.
it's not worse.
Stop hurting Eric Bana.
It just sucks.
Yeah. Do you have to fucking drag him,
I
bro?
know. Oh, he killed my cousin. Wah. He thought it was you. And he stopped the war after. Like, he said, like, yo, ceasefire for a couple days.
Yeah.
Because, like, this has
Fucking Brad
gone
Pitt.
too far.
You son of a bitch, Brad Pitt.
That's basically how I feel about
Yeah.
war. Hector, where he's just like, oh.
Yeah, war is... I appreciate how she... it's war, but it's mostly after the war. So it's the
Right.
effects on after this war and how these... Like, the women are the only ones left.
Yeah, and it's the effect
So,
on
and they have,
them.
Yeah, they have to rebuild their whole fucking lives. Because, of course, they're now slaves.
Yes.
Whoever wins, the women and children are enslaved and raped.
Yes.
All the other men...
Yes.
They
And that is
kill-
in every
yeah.
society, yeah.
They kill
It's-
all the young men mostly because they don't want the sons growing up and being like, I'll avenge you.
Yeah.
But you never worry about the daughters. Look what happened in here. A couple of them.
Motherfucker.
I think a daughter's just going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be a slave now and just die in a corner. That's
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
No. That's like the late blooming secret kill later.
Yep,
and
yep.
they get close to you because, like, duh, we can
Yeah.
seduce you
Women
because
are
you're
fucking
stupid.
Smart. We can be fucking violent and tricksy
Oh,
as
hell
fuck,
yeah.
but we are patient.
Patient.
We'll plan that shit out until it is like 6 years later.
Yeah, because it, like, feels good festering in your mind. And it, like, bubbles.
Oh, it'll never leave. We'll just stand there after, like, yes.
Yes.
Vengeance.
Finally. And all the slaves are just like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
hell yeah.
obviously, they're going to help you because they're in the same boat. So,
And I like how it's very brutal, this book. I don't think there was one happy story. There was not one where I was like, oh, that's nice.
impossible. Impossible.
So it's 10 fucking years. And, well, all of
Even-
Troy burned.
Even Agamemnon's wife, that story was even brutal. And he won.
Yeah. But he goofed it. The old, I gotta
He sacrificed his daughter,
Yeah.
and then he took a slave as his, like, you know, personal
Yep.
fucking fuck
And then he's
pillow.
like, my wife will be fine with this. Yeah. What does she have to complain about?
she had all these years to figure out how to kill you.
Dumb fuck. Turn the whole castle on her side.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone hates Agamemnon because he's a little fucking
He's a
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
fuck that
pudgy
guy.
bitch.
Yeah.
You just, meh. My brother's better than me. Meh. Get good, son.
Sorry.
You're a Greek
you
king.
suck.
Sort your shit out.
Yeah.
Anyways.
They sort it through war.
Oh, yeah. And finally, there's no, like the big players like Achilles and Hector, they're not, like, they say they're war heroes, yes, but they rape everyone still.
I know.
And they just, like, Achilles is like, I love slaughtering. Yay. It's like a happy, fun
That's what I was
time.
meant to do.
Yeah, so, like, they're not glorified as these epic, cool heroes.
Right.
It's like,
it's
here's
showing
a
them
piece
for
of
what
shit
they are.
who knows how many men he killed, and now he has fucking 6 slave concubines.
Yes.
Good guy.
Yes, I loved Achilles' mom because she saw and she told him, if you leave, you will die and you will be known forever. But if you stay, you'll be known for a shorter amount of time, but you will have a family, live a long life full of love.
And of course, he was
And
like,
it's just like,
gross.
and I'm gone.
What a weird time where a glorious death was glorious. It's like, yes.
Yes, but in some cultures today, it's still the same thing, right?
Stupid.
It's just silly.
You are dead. And then what?
And then what?
We read about you, sure, but you can't enjoy it because you're fucking dead.
Yes, and maybe it is 3,000 years later and they still know your name, but they know it and they're not saying what a glorious warrior. They're like, that fucking idiot.
Yeah. this dumbass, here's what he did.
And even if they say, oh, that glorious whatever, you didn't get to, you don't know, you're not here anymore.
Yeah. There is nothing glorious about any war ever for all of time.
Fuck off.
People fucking, you get justice for your country if you fight like
Oh my
that.
God.
Or you could just be an asshole who wants to kill.
But like, fuck
You're
it.
still just,
Stop
you're
it.
destroying a country, you're destroying homes, you're fucking taking slaves, you're just fucking...
You're killing innocent people.
Innocent people. The wars now we have fucking nukes and shit.
I
It's
know.
just, you
Oof.
just beep, boop, beep, and like a whole country's gone.
But at least all of us can agree that that is a very bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because like even if you nuke someone, way down yonder, the effects will come to us based on, like from water, from trade routes and all that.
Oh, if
bullshit,
one person tosses a nuke,
we're dead.
everyone else is going to toss their nukes. Yeah. And then there's going to be like one fucker left who's just like some warped fucking...
I made it.
My lungs are outside of my body now.
But I win.
There's no winning ever.
No.
Stop it.
Let's just follow Elon to Mars.
Please. And he's like, look, we just have to let you know we can't guarantee you'll come back.
I don't care.
I don't want to, bro.
I don't need to come back.
We're either going to die in a war or we're going to burn the planet down. I'd rather just, if I die in a spaceship, all right.
Yes,
At least
so
I
be it.
die quietly and see space before I go.
Even if we have to grow potatoes with our poo.
I'll poop and grow some potatoes.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about that.
Word.
Let's go.
Poo potato.
Stop with the
Potato.
wars.
I like it.
Trademark it. Where's Matt
Patent
Damon?
pending.
Misogyny was hot right after war because the women are just like, they're our wives, they make babies, that's it.
all.
And after the war, they are objects. Let's go.
And we pick ones that we want.
Yep. We need a sacrifice. Well, here's my daughter. She's real. And it's just like, okay, who's the they line them up by beauty.
I know.
So.
And they used that to manipulate Agamemnon. He'll pick her. So
Yep. The only women who have any power in this time are the beautiful
yes,
ones. And even then, it's not really power because you have to go through your husband.
right. And then they can just toss you around. You're going to be the one that's going to be raped first and vied after.
And they all
because,
have fucking side pieces and 8 kids from their other slaves, and they're just supposed to be like, it's fine, wife.
cool.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
If you see here on this page, rape.
Rape. We pillage. We
Yep.
steal. We rape.
Yep.
Repeat.
That's
Profit?
that's just what we do.
Question mark.
Even there are some of the men who they would take the slaves and they were like, I don't want to be doing this, but they still do it.
Because that's what
just
they
what
do.
Yep. It's that time. It's
Shit.
that raping time of the evening.
I'm a man in war.
Yeah. Basically, the women are nothing and the men are fucking. We have swords and we're big and beefy. And we can do it.
I'm sorry your wiener is small. You know, women don't really care that much. Calm down. Men definitely care more than women do about the size of their penis.
Wieners? Yeah, it's not that important.
No, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, they are so. It's like penetration.
Are you good
is
at
like-
cleaning? Can you help me cook? There we go. Your penis doesn't matter.
Yep.
End of story.
Weird fucking log thing that's just down there.
We use it once in a while. It's really not a big deal.
But whatever, you guys be cool with your penises and your
Here's
war.
my sword. It's bigger than yours. This is the sword of Troy.
Cool. I'm just gonna stay here for 10 years and run the country, keep our kids alive. You know,
But whatever.
you fucking fight each other and then sleep in a tent until you have to fight some more.
You know what's cooler than a sword? A trebuchet. Let's
Yes.
go.
You know what's cooler than that? Using your brain
Oh,
and
whoa.
being like, bro, he stole your wife. I'm sorry. Talk it out.
move on.
Do you guys like?
Yeah.
You can break up.
oh,
You can break up. Like, no, we gotta burn the country down. Give me Helen.
See,
He doesn't
that's
even
the thing.
like Helen.
I know. That's the thing. Why does it have to be that, like, oh, our leader told us we're fighting for him now, let's go? Can't it just be like, no, you guys talk it out, fuck off?
Yes, it should be.
Can we all agree? Can we come to the agreement that no more war? We'll just, like,
Oh, I wish
tell
we
the
could.
leaders to go fuck themselves?
If they ever had to if there's another like world war and we get drafted, I would just go there like, no.
They're not giving us guns, Lillian.
I am mentally unwell.
Yeah.
I have no knees.
No, we'll just
I
go
don't
so
wanna-
north
yeah.
that the only thing around us is polar
Yeah.
bears.
I don't agree with this war. I'm not going to kill anyone.
Bye.
I'm just going to stand here, get shot, and then I'll be like, well,
Well,
she
tits.
didn't do anything. And then I'll come back as a ghost like, I said.
Oh,
Did I say?
Then they'll just make us fucking frontline shields.
Just like, I didn't sign up for this.
Shit!
I'm an office worker. Stop. I'm not even from here. I don't know how I got here.
She doesn't even go here.
Why are we in Europe?
How did I
It's
get
not my
here?
fault. Your fucking leader's an asshole.
God damn it.
Nah, Canada's real chill.
Yeah.
They'll dick around for like 6 years. Like,
No.
guys.
We're just going to close our borders and go to
Yeah.
sleep now.
And that's okay. Because I don't ever want to fight in a war. I ain't
No.
doing it.
No.
Heck no.
Oh, these ones are brutal too. It's sword and shield, so
God,
they
yeah.
literally just line up and run at each other.
There is something interesting about that, though. The art.
fucking
like, it's not
weird.
art, but like, now again, the guns, like, you don't even have to fucking try.
True.
Some skitsed out idiot with a gun can kill fucking 40 people
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Here, you got like the phalanx, and you
Yeah.
gotta really like plan out. You gotta
You have
like,
to be
the
good with like a
advantage,
shield
yeah.
and a sword, and you've got like
yeah, use the weather
moves.
against you. You have to work as a
Yes.
team. It's like this
Yes.
whole at least they tried in these wars.
Well, I
You
mean,
know?
the training they do now is pretty intense, but it's all for the new technology, right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like totally different.
Yeah. Also, idea could just not fight wars. Again,
Solid
diplomacy. Talk it out, guys. Lock the leaders in a room. If they kill each other, all right.
Then we get
Yeah.
new leaders.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
So war misogyny. We got family because you know the women they have 6,000 kids
And they lost all of their sons. Yeah.
all the sons
and half of their
then-
daughters.
And the ones that are left, they're like Hecabe, like she's a queen. She has to be strong still, and she tries to be the queen for what is left, but
Boy, does she try.
it's tough to be a queen when there's like 8 people and everyone's depressed and like just drown me in the sea, please.
We've lost
Yeah,
everything.
and she's like, me too, girl, but you know, great,
I guess
we're
I'm
alive.
still queen, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they're so beautiful. They just fight to keep everyone together, and like even if they know that they're gonna get separated, but they fight to be together just for like one more day.
Well, because they're saying, like, yes, this is war. Yes, you're taking us as slaves. But normally in war, we're still allowed to be with our families because this is obviously torture and we are innocent people. But they were like, for some reason, you're choosing not to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, the ones who don't do any of the fighting.
Right. Come on. Like, the pure innocent are the women
Yeah.
in this whole story because they had no say in any of this.
Yep. I liked one of them. I don't remember which of the women, but they're like, at least if we won, the slaves would all be in one community here together. But now we're like, Greece is so huge, who knows where we're going.
Exactly.
It's a shit show. But it also leads to such themes as rebuilding your life and change.
Ooh, true.
Not in a good way, because it comes after horrible tragedy.
But some of them thrived still.
Yeah, some of them
like,
are
you know
like,
what, I made it work.
And some of them are like, hey, I did something that made me think like I want to be alive. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's roll with this. I thought I wanted to die, but maybe I still want to live.
Well,
all right. So, yeah, they just pulled themselves together as best they can. It is shit, all of them. There's not one happy.
No.
But, you know, they try.
Yep.
And
What are you
so
going to do?
Cute. It hurts so much. Strength is the last theme. Not the strength of war and the fucking big blah, blah, smashy. The strength of the women.
Oh, my God. They were strong.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would have just immediately, like, off to drown in the sea I go. Throw me off the wall. I just go up like, if you're throwing babies off the wall,
Just toss me.
here we go.
Don't tell the else.
I'd be the one asshole that lives. And then I'm just down there like,
Well, fuck me.
is anyone got a rock? Can anyone come down here real quick?
End this.
Shoot an arrow. You know, no, you're just going to leave me. All right.
Oh,
all right.
okay. Bye.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Thanks.
I'll die of smoke inhalation, I suppose.
Yep. It's the way she blows.
Yeah, they were tough, though.
Yeah.
But I guess you're living in this era when,
Oh
like,
my
this is a very real thing that happens, like,
I feel like, every few
Really
months,
often.
there's a massive war. In
and they're
ancient
always
history.
like, I mean, now we're still always in strife with someone.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
I guess it's just a perpetual human
Yeah.
thing. But you have less stuff going on. So it's like very at the
Yeah.
forefront of your whole society. It's just like, we are against these people.
Yeah, let's fucking kill them. Let's
Yeah.
go. At least now the wars, it's like, it's not to raid the whole country and steal everything and take all the women.
Right.
It's like, oh, our president was an asshole and your president didn't like that.
we want resources or something.
Yeah. It's not like the army just doesn't roll in and fucking steal everything. And
Right. Not
burn
in the
everything.
Western world, but in
The other
like the
worlds
Middle
are-
East and stuff. They're still fighting over just land. And
Cool.
yeah, I know. It's rough.
I don't know. There's there's this book. There's lots of history. Does it?
Let's
end
not repeat.
well?
That's why I'm like offended by the history class we had in elementary school and high school, because like it doesn't teach us enough about it. It's kind of biased, obviously, just like our fucking
quick
media
summary,
and
you know.
everything is.
Yep.
It's like, a quick summary. But if we learn more in depth about our actual history, we're less likely to repeat it.
I don't know. We're pretty fucking dumb. We've really, if the one thing that we all have done repeatedly throughout all of time is just not learn from the past.
Yeah.
Just keep fucking going.
It keeps happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll do war just more extreme.
Ah!
Yeah.
At least burning books isn't really a thing now that we have the internet.
Yeah.
It's all out there. But I guess some countries restrict the internet. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, they'll probably still burn books and like.
Yeah, but it's on the internet too.
That's true.
All they have to do is unplug the really big router and then we're done.
Hey, they're not going to give a woman an internet. An internet for
An
you?
internet?
No.
What?
How do you know that word? Get back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, okay.
Oh my God.
2021. We're still doing this. Still doing this. All right, I'll go in the kitchen.
What year is it?
It's 2020.
What?
Yeah.
What? It's year 5. Let's go.
Oh, we'll never learn. That's why if aliens could just quit dicking around, come down here, like y'all clearly don't know what's up.
Or we're all descendant from aliens and each race is a different alien species and that's why we can't get along.
No, Chelsea, look at us. Look at us. If there were some people that could do like really interesting things, sure, but we're all just fucking potatoes, just rolling around.
That could be everyone on other planets too.
Potatoes?
Potatoes rolling around.
Well, if the government would let us know,
Yeah,
and not
right.
just be like, yeah, there could be aliens out
no,
there.
they know. Oh,
I know. We all know there are aliens.
Yeah.
We all know you've captured some. We all know there's probably one in this fucking back room. Like, oh yeah, so here's the history of our planet. You know,
just tell us.
What's the worst that could happen?
I know, riots in
already
the
got-
streets? No.
We already got that.
Oh, true.
we're on lockdown. We already got a plague. We're fucking.
We might as well have
we're at the
alien
bottom.
news.
Just throw some aliens at us. What's it gonna
Really,
do?
now's the time.
Well, some of the real religious ones will fucking like off themselves because, of course.
But it's inevitable.
And then we
with
just
some
be
news.
like, oh no, so sad.
Moving on. As you were.
Is that offensive? I don't know.
Everything's offensive.
It's 2021. Don't kill yourself because of religion. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What if
You have a family?
here's a wild idea. What if you die and that's it?
Wild. Oh my God. Or Chuck Palahniuk, what if you die and you go to this beautiful, amazing world, but because no one knows it, you come back and now you're a baby. But you're a baby in 500 AD and you're a woman. You're just going to get fucking raped and beaten and you won't get a job. Your only job is children.
Here's the question. Okay, reincarnation.
Sure.
Can you get reincarnated at any time in history?
Yes.
Like future and
Because time only exists to us here in this moment.
I don't want to go back to fucking Rome and
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you just like asked it's
No.
just the future. for
No.
now. Oh,
It's
gross.
anywhere because time is just a construct that we create because we are on a planet with gravity.
Damn. Science.
Sucks.
Science rules.
Science rules.
It's fucking wild.
I don't
I don't want to go back
guy.
though.
I know.
I could just see me in the other realm.
Yeah.
Like, no,
No,
you can't put me. Not
can't
this again.
send me.
My last 3 lives were in the past. Quit it.
quit it. I want to go to when, like, we don't have bodies anymore.
When it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll ever be fine.
At some point, it'll be okay.
I just want to be a bunny.
Oh,
They're just precious.
just a beloved house pet. Any animal, any species, I don't care. Just who's happy.
and loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has a lot of like land to fuck around with. You
Yeah.
know, lots of pets.
So many pets.
And that's the real good ones. Those are the good eggs.
But it's all relative, right? So when Chloe screams for dinner, maybe it's actually paining her like, fucking feed me! But for us, it's just like, calm down, bitch. Dinner's in an
Oh
hour.
yeah, animals are so dramatic. If they don't eat every 3 hours, they're like, I'm gonna die.
She has dry food out all the time.
No, mother, I will
I don't
die.
want
I
the
will
dry food.
perish in 20 minutes if you don't feed me.
Give me wet food.
I love them. Okay, so
That's the life.
let's get into the characters.
Ooh.
Now, there's like 50 of them.
There's
So
1,000.
I'm not going to name every single one.
And that's okay.
But I'll give you some of my favorites. And here we go with the mispronouncing. Laudamia.
Yeah, that one was the hardest for me.
That one, it's the brutal list of the stories, but I loved it.
Yeah.
It was her husband goes to Troy. She's Greek. She has premonitions of him dying if he's the first one to
Off the boat.
Yeah. And she just tells him, like, please just wait. That's
Yes.
all you have to do. Be the second motherfucker to land there. And
he's
he's,
just
like, okay, honey. And then he goes there, and of course he's like, oh, I'm the
I'm
first
too
to go.
excited.
And he's the first Greek to die.
Yes. Shocking.
And it breaks her dang heart. She becomes like the Walking Dead. She just goes from her house to the cliffs to watch for a man that's not going to come back. And she just becomes a little skeleton. And then this one guy takes pity on her because he's like, dang, she's sad. So he makes a lifelike statue of her husband. And she's like, oh.
And she fucking takes it.
Yeah, she takes it, and here's where I kind of forget what happened. The gods have pity on her, so they grant him one more night with her.
Right.
But then her family is like, she's being weird with this statue.
I mean,
We gotta destroy this fucking
she's
statue.
grieving, okay?
Yeah, so they destroy it, and the next day she kills herself
Yeah.
to be with him again.
Yeah.
But now she's like with him, so she's
Is
like,
she though?
they think she is
Yeah,
at least.
sure.
But it's so like she just couldn't fucking live
No.
without him. If he just listened.
Yeah.
You're in a time where premonitions are like like every few people
Yeah.
have weird god
Right.
premonition.
Also,
Listen to
we're
her.
so intuitive.
Yeah.
If someone tells you that, fucking do it.
Yes,
Be
'cause
the number 2.
The one good thing about being in like the AD years is that they believed in like
They actually
premonition and
believed in it, yeah.
intuitions. Now it's like, okay,
Okay, crazy
did you
lady.
snort something
Yeah.
before you said this?
Probably.
That's not the point, though. I can still see shit.
it heightened my intuition, okay?
So she was real sad, and I was, it hurt. Really hurt after
I
that. Had to
know.
put the book down, like, wow,
Yeah.
La Damia.
Whoopsie.
She was cool.
This is too... Brandon, can you get me water?
It's too strong.
But I'm
damn.
really thirsty, so like I need a
damn.
beverage that is not alcohol.
You didn't get up good either. Did I hurt us?
I think you did.
Are we in danger?
We're in danger. Oh no, I have a can of water on the counter. Thanks.
I'll wait.
No, go for it.
Okay. Here we have Clytemnestra,
Yeah, that one was tricky.
Queen
too,
of
thank you.
Mycenae. You know that place. Wife of Agamemnon. That one.
Yep.
A.
Big old bad
Big
bitch.
old A.
Bad,
She
bad
is
butthole. That,
So he planned their daughter's wedding, but old switcheroo, it's actually her sacrifice. And she got to watch her daughter die. So she's a bit upset by that.
A little bit.
And her husband goes off to war, and she's like, cool, let's kill this motherfucker. So he's gone for 10 years, which is sad, but she has 10 years to plan. And damn, she makes this kind of robe net trap thing. And then she stabs the fuck
So
out of
swift.
him. And
so
he,
swift.
he comes back the whole time. He's like, woman, fucking fetch me this, make me a bath, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
she's like, okay, husband.
And
you
he comes
great
back with a
warrior."
priestess.
Yeah.
Like,
Cassandra.
as his slave. Like, are
Yep.
you kidding me? A priestess?
Yeah.
That's what she says. She's like, well, the gods are obviously on my side.
Yep. So she stabs the fuck out of him, and it's great.
That was beautiful.
But then she stabs the fuck out of that priestess who saw it
that's
coming.
unfortunate. Yeah.
So she's like, yep.
Yep.
But then she also got murdered from Agamemnon, his other daughter, who was for some reason like he's the best.
Yeah, what? No, stop it.
So it's just a cycle of vengeance. It's just
yeah, a
like
little bit.
vengeance,
Vengeance.
vengeance.
Oopsie.
All brutal, all
Yeah.
like, all right, but
Probably
it's a fun
all
read.
unnecessary.
Super unnecessary.
Yeah.
Could have just not sacrificed your daughter.
Guys, the wind does what it wants.
Yeah.
You don't have to sacrifice a child.
I would just love to see all the gods like, please, how can we be more clear? I didn't say kill someone.
Yeah, what? Like, where do they think the spirit goes? Like, now it's mine? What? Do I feed off it?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Then we got Penelope.
Oh, Penelope.
Penelope. Her whole thing were letters to her husband. And I liked her chapters because at first she was like, oh, husband, you're
So
doing
sweet.
great.
Yeah.
You're like adventuring, my smart husband. And like 10 years later, he's pissed off Poseidon, so he can't come home.
No.
And she's like, cool, I'm happy you're having a gay old
Yeah.
time wherever you are.
But I miss you,
Yeah.
so fuck you.
Your son's like 20 now.
Yeah.
You gonna come home? Like, just, where are you?
Hey, by the way, your dog's still alive.
And then he came home and he stayed away from her for like 2 days.
Right?
Just to suss things out.
Yeah.
She was like, okay,
Hey, is
cool.
this bitch remarried?
Cool.
What's it to you? You've been gone 20 years, you stupid asshole. Honestly, all I could think is, why the fuck didn't she remarry?
Oh, God, to some hot young
yes!
thing?
All
Even
these
she-
hot young guys are
Even
vying
she was
for
like,
her.
now this one here, he was something.
Right? She's like, well, this hot potato over here. Can
Yeah.
you... Did she...
Because he had affairs with nymphs, goddesses.
Did she at least fuck them? I don't...
No.
Oh my God. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Brandon could be gone for like 2 years and there you go.
I gotta
Off to
remarry.
a hot toddy. I'm kidding.
Oh, my.
I love you. That's
It
my
was a
limit too,
fucking-
For
Her,
20 years?
Yeah.
Oh,
brutal.
for fuck's sakes.
Brutal. And she winds up, I guess they're happy at the end. She's like, he's kind of different, but, he's back, so.
I mean,
cool.
Odysseus, if he really is Sean Bean, I mean, you have no choice.
Oh, yeah.
Must forgive the lad.
Yeah, I'd wait for Sean Bean.
Of
but
course.
Very, very few men.
Yeah.
Sean Bean,
Sean
Eric
Bean.
Bana. Ugh. The real beef.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, my God. Yeah, the beefier.
What are you
the
gonna
better.
do?
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do?
But, like, still, could have written back.
Oh, but in the meantime, you should still go after the fucking
Oh, my
hot
God.
toddies that are after
I
you.
would go through them like, okay.
Your
well,
husband
let's-
would understand.
Yeah. Let's test your sexual experience
Right.
here, boys.
Boys.
Because if he's cheating with everyone, why fucking not?
Well, not only that, but it's, again, 20 years. Oh, I'm just celibate now because my husband's all fucking a nymph. I think not there, ma'am. I think
She
not.
just kept having to hear his tale from
the bards. So the bard says you're living with Calypso now.
That's cool, I
That's
guess.
fine.
You know, fine. I know war, you know, shit happens.
I guess
Great. You
whatever.
could have just not killed that fucking Cyclops.
Yeah,
you
whatever.
dickhead.
And, you know, Cersei did all that to your men.
I do
but
like
sure.
Poseidon, who's like 10-year war, 10 years to sail back, motherfucker. But I can't believe that he fucking survived.
Yeah.
All that I mean, not in real life. He obviously did not fight a fucking Cyclops.
Okay, but here's
in
the
real
thing.
life. Yeah.
If you were Odysseus and you went to war at Troy and it took 10 years and then you were like, whatever, okay, cool, I'm done. And then you were coming back, but that also took you 10 years, you'd like weave this whole story in your mind. You'd like
Yeah.
fucking L. Ron Hubbard that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd be like, this is my story.
I would just fucking like, well, we have the ships, we're setting sail. Let's just see
Let's
what else is
adventure.
around here. Yeah.
Let's take a
I
look. He
guess.
probably met a woman named Circe and
Yeah.
she did not do that to his men, but she had
He
pigs.
probably in real life he landed somewhere. Was like, all right,
Yeah, I guess I'm
this
here
is
now.
it. And then he fucking stumbled back home. And was like, oh,
Oh,
wife, I have searched high and low for you.
What an adventure to talk about.
At least he did come home with like another wife and kids. That's always
Nobody
it.
had another wife and kids like somewhere else.
Did he have more kids?
Probably.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why he told all these
Yeah.
high tales.
How can you live knowing your husband has like 18 other families?
Because you have no choice. Women are lesser in this time and our time.
Get it the fuck together. Here's the last one. Andromache.
Andromache is how I
Andromache.
pronounced it. I don't know if that's the way, though. They
Wife-
only said it once in Troy, and I fucking
Yeah.
blew past
Cool,
it.
there it goes. Wife of Hector.
Hector!
This is another one that really hurts. Let me just real quick read what happened to her, why it hurt. Oh, yeah. So they have a little baby. Hector,
baby.
of course, gets killed brutally by Achilles. Old Achilles over there.
All the chilies, because
And-
all good men die.
Yeah. And his corpse is dragged around Troy just for shits and giggles.
Yep.
And she's obviously upset by that.
No.
But she has their son, so she's holding it together. But then old fucking Chuck the baby off the wall happens by Achilles' son, who I'm not going to say his name. Let's call him N. And then
Oh,
Neoptolemus.
Neoptolemus. That was it.
Neoptolemus.
Neoptolemus.
Okay, yeah. So he chucks her kid off the wall, and again, we have another one who is broken by grief. She's now his slave, and her whole fucking ship ride back to Greece, she is a miserable, can't do anything, can't eat, just wants to die. But then she's the one who, like, she realizes she's cold. She wants to make a shawl because she doesn't want to be cold. So she's like, maybe I don't want to die. And she tries to, like, put her life together. She can't forgive him, obviously, for killing her baby and being the son of the guy who killed her husband.
Right.
But she tries to be, like, okay with him because she's his slave and she gets pregnant with him. Which is rough, but it's also
know.
another baby. So she's like, okay,
I guess I have another
I
child.
have a kid. So she loves that kid, you know, and then that fuckhead gets murdered too. And she gets sailed away again. She's like, okay.
Well, shit.
And then she marries her husband's brother. So he's the only surviving male from Troy because he betrayed Troy. But then she just like, she just tries to live as best as she can. She rebuilds a city
really does.
sort of like Troy, you know, and she's never really like happy, but she's all right.
Yeah.
And it's the
She pulls
strength
through.
of women.
Nice. She pulls through.
It's like,
Good for her.
I can't bring them back.
Yeah.
And I'm a slave now, but I gotta fucking make the best of what I got.
Yeah.
So those were just a few of my favorite female characters.
I personally
Who
really
are
like
yours?
Cassandra
Cassandra's cool.
because her whole story is just, it's really sad. Like, I'm going to give you this gift, but because you pissed me off, now it's a curse. So you can
Because
see
she
the
didn't want to
future.
have sex with him.
Right. So you can see the future. Also, why would you say no? It's Apollo. Was it Apollo?
Yeah, it was Apollo.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'd fuck
Yeah, I
Apollo.
personally have sex with Apollo, but I get
Hell
why
yeah.
she. If she
no,
didn't
if
wanna
she
have
didn't
sex,
want to, then she didn't want
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
Apollo,
yeah.
you fucking narcissistic
chill, Apollo.
asshole.
Yeah. He's like, what?
What?
I'm a god, madam.
I'm beautiful. No one's denying that.
Yeah. You could just like take your willy out and I'll look at it if you want.
If you really want, you can send me a picture. But
Yeah.
like shit.
I don't want to, like I'm trying to pray here, bro.
Yeah.
It's like the middle of the night. You just came upon me and was like, sex?
He's trying to come upon her,
ha,
Lydia.
ha.
But yeah,
She's just like, I could like jerk you off. You cool with that?
it's like the Tinder conversation right there.
You're just like, oh, I have a headache. I don't want to like, oh.
What I like about her story is that it feels like that's all of womankind
Yeah.
is
Making
saying
the
something,
best.
knowing that like this is true, this is fact, and people just being like, no, you're wrong.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I was still on drama. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cassandra. Yep. Yeah, that was
So-
her curse. No one could believe her.
No.
And
So-
she saw
And she saw the future.
Troy fall.
Yeah.
Not a good future.
No.
I did like how every chapter with the Trojan women, Hecate was like, yeah, my other daughter's just wailing by that rock over there.
Can someone listen to her, please? The reason she went crazy is because no one was believing her. So she's just like, oh, fuck. Whatever.
Again, you live in a time where people see shit. Why are
Right.
you all like,
No.
oh, it comes from a woman? Nope. Nope.
Ah.
That can't be right. Yeah, lots of great women.
Yeah.
Every kind of woman that you want.
They're all in this.
This leads us to, how does this book empower women?
Ugh. It shows that even in the toughest circumstances that they can form community bonds and
Yep.
still care for families. Like they are the head of a family.
Yep.
It's all fucking them.
Yeah, bro. They don't care about the goddamn war and the spoils
Right.
and fucking honoring the country and
No.
blah, 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 blah. They would love if y'all just didn't go to war and didn't burn down the fucking country.
That'd be great.
That'd be cool. And it gave them a voice,
Yes.
which,
yeah.
so many of these women never heard of them.
Right.
I'm sure I heard of
Exactly.
their names in the movies, but I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are they in the history books?
I know. Exactly.
But they're not going to write about it because it's not sexy to be enslaved and rebuild your life as a slave. It's just like, Achilles is the greatest warrior that ever lived.
I'm sorry, but he gets shot in the
Yeah.
ankle.
He's like,
oh, my ankle.
I guess I'll die now.
Yeah, what?
It's hard to walk.
Yeah.
Gross.
Gross. I think I'm
I have
infected.
dislocated both my knees at the same time, put them back, and continued on with my day.
But Achilles.
Oh, my ankle.
One ankle is shot. Oh,
When?
you fucking bitch.
No one's ever hurt me before.
Just because he has blonde, glorious hair. I
Just
would
because he
laugh.
smolders.
I would laugh if at that motherfucker. If one arrow to the ankle, I would just be like, huh? All right.
The front cover of Troy in the movie, just with Brad Pitt doing his pouty face on a chariot. That's the best.
He doesn't pout as much anymore.
Not anymore, but man, he used to be all about the fucking pout.
So pouty.
So pouty.
Interview with a Vampire. Pout. Just not, yeah. And it was beautiful.
That's where Blue Steel came
Yeah.
from. That must be where Blue Steel came from. Brad Pitt.
He just going to the battlefield like, an Orlando Bloom.
What a bitch. It's so funny because he was fucking motherfucking Legolas, and
Yeah.
there he was. Some
It's because
stupid
he
bitch.
looks unearthly beautiful. So
Yeah, he
anytime
does.
they needed like the pretty boy,
Yeah.
like, Orlando.
Orlando. But he did a really good job at being like the big fucking pussy ass bitch that Paris was.
Yeah, yeah. Who
He
got
did a
Helen? Who got that babe?
Oh
How?
my god, because he's pretty, but he's such a fucking bitch.
I mean, I guess because her husband is a gross old fat man, but like,
Yeah, right? There's no competition.
no offense to that actor. I'm sorry.
No, the actor did a fantastic
Beautiful
job.
actor.
But like, I can see where she's coming from, but also like when he ran away and didn't die with honor, everyone was embarrassed. You could feel the tension. Everyone was like,
yeah.
and she's just kind of there with the regret of like, ew, really? This is what
I would just be looking at Eric Bana like, hey boy.
We were watching the movie and that's exactly what I said after Paris did all that. I'm just like, so now you fuck the other brother.
Oh,
'Cause,
hell
like,
yeah.
Ew.
I would go, if Eric Bana's present, I am present. Hello. Hello, Eric.
He was clearly the better brother.
And he fucking died.
He already
Like
had a
Brad
wife
Pitt.
though, so.
Yeah. Anyways.
And he's a good guy, you know? He's only going to have the wife. He's not going to then take
Yes.
like fucking
Imagine
slaves and
that.
shit.
One
wife?
Huh? Do you know how long our lives are?
Oh, Jesus.
To talk to the same woman?
Let's be honest, they don't talk much because they were kind of stupid.
Back then,
But I mean, like,
'cause they didn't
everyone was stupid.
They're like, oh yeah, our wives are dumb. You don't let them read.
You know, what the fuck do you want?
They're doing their goddamn best.
You can fucking give them some education, then it'd be fine.
What was your favorite time period in the histories?
Oh, just all of the
In
histories?
all of the histories.
In all of the histories, my favorite time period is right now because we're allowed to learn things.
Yeah, that's good.
And
That's
like
good,
we can
yeah.
vote.
I
I think that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I have no interest in traveling back in time.
no, me neither.
No, thank you.
No.
I do love ancient Egypt though. I
Yeah.
could hear all the stories about
Although I'd love to be a man in the 1800s. I feel like that'd be cool. You know,
yeah,
you're just
top
like
of this game, just
like
roll
a
in,
doctor, like
yeah,
a man that
yeah.
thinks he's a doctor. Like I guess lobotomies are a new thing. Let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a
The power
strong-
that you'd feel just prescribing laudanum to women.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm a
just
25-year-old man
Yes.
with a vigorous mustache.
25-year-old
Let's go.
white man
Yep.
in England. Oh,
I'm ready to fucking
that's
roll,
it. That's
baby.
the time period.
I have a wife and 14 other women on the
Exactly.
side. I've
Horse
killed
and
like
carriage.
I've killed like 97 patients, but that's
and it's
fine.
okay.
Yep, that's
yeah,
fine.
you don't go to jail
I
for
learned
that.
something new every
You're
time.
a white man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
See, that's
You have a parlor. You don't have to do anything.
nothing.
Yeah.
You get to wear high trousers and fucking
Yeah.
vests.
You go to the fucking men's club. You just smoke cigars.
Yes!
Snort cocaine.
You have a
and
mustache.
have whiskey.
Oh, beautiful. That's when I want to be a man in the 1800s. Die of syphilis, but it's okay because, like,
You had a great
obviously,
life. You didn't have to try it
You
all.
had it all.
Yeah.
You had it all.
Yep. That's the way to go.
That's it.
Yeah.
But, you know, other than that, right now is okay, I guess.
I mean, no time's really great.
No time is perfect.
If I flip through the brochure of time travel, nowhere's ever like, oh, that sounds
that
good.
sounds great.
Yeah.
No.
But you know, it's ancient Egypt was just like, okay, cool.
Yes.
Like the underworld was as elaborate as this world,
Yeah.
which was awesome. Yes, tell me about
Sure.
it. Tell me about the journey after death. You gotta get your heart weighed, and if you're a piece of shit, and Anubis is like, well, off
Well,
with you.
shit. Yeah. But
Shouldn't
right
have.
now is cool because we have, like, you know, before they could hear about other countries, but now we can actually look at them. We
Yeah.
can go there.
We can have any knowledge we want in
Yes.
like 5 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for the science parts that we don't know yet.
Yeah. And the stuff that
That's
the
to
government
come.
is like, not now.
Secrets.
If Doug Ford knows more about aliens
No.
than I do.
He's a provincial fucking government. He knows nothing.
you fuck.
He barely knows what to open in stage 2, fucking Wonderland, but not gyms. You
Oh,
can
no.
go to a theme park, but you
no,
can't work
no.
out.
Theaters, yes.
Yes,
Gyms,
gyms, no.
no.
You want to be healthy? I just put a fucking thing for a cheesecake. He's got a cheesecake recipe.
Yep.
He doesn't want you
Yep.
healthy. He wants
Yep.
us unhealthy. So that we-
Could you have vaccinated the working class who were the ones out there
No.
first?
No,
You could have, but you didn't.
no.
And now we're just fucking around in whatever stage we're in. I don't know.
It's been 16 weeks since my first vaccination. I guess I'll get number 2.
It is regular.
Is it relevant? No, because now we'll need number 3.
Next year we'll go again. It is now just regular life to only shower like once or twice a week. It's normal.
I still go to work, so it's still a shower.
Yeah,
every day,
if you
but-
still go to work, it's fine. It's a vacation every day.
I shower more because I have the time.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
that's
just
nice.
fucking. I'm like that fucking South Park character.
Yeah.
You're like,
Grab your
what's
wine
going
and
on?
start just
I
like
still think it's
trolling
fucking,
people.
I don't know. It's Friday. I think it's Saturday. I don't know where or when I am.
When am I?
But I'm alive, baby. Unlike most of Troy,
There
which
we
was
go,
a
tying
bummer,
it all back.
but a fun read.
A romp. Good romp.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
What song and TV show / film does this remind you of, Chelsea?
I believe there's a movie.
Did you have a stroke? What happened to you?
I believe there's a movie.
I think it's called Trioi.
Trioi, or is it Trioius? It's Greece. It's called Greece. Yes,
Starring Bradley.
Pittimus. Pedicius. Bradley Pedicius.
I did not know there was a director's cut, so I'm gonna.
Oh
hop
my
right to
god!
that. Did I just watch Troy not long ago? Yes. Will I watch a director's cut right
Yes.
again? Yes, I
So
will.
it took us all week to watch it, but oh my god, it was
yeah, 3
hours.
Yeah. It's long ago.
Long.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it's brutal and fucking blood, the
Yikes.
beheadings, the
Yikes.
children
Yep.
throwing.
All right, cool.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ. My song pairing.
Oh yeah, this I don't have a song.
Oh, you don't?
Okay, I struggled.
So
Actually, I do have a song. Go on.
excellent. The song pairing is Trivium between
Okay.
Scylla and Charybdis because it's
Okay.
Greek mythology. It's
Okay.
Odysseus and Odysseus' story, the whole Iliad and the Odyssey. Beautiful,
Yep.
sexy.
Dope.
Was it real? Probably not.
Not to this extent. They had a
Yeah.
war. People died. Slaves were made, and that was it.
But they, over dramatized.
Oh, of course. It's
Yeah.
Greece, ancient Greece.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
I picked Marina Man's World because it's all like, yes, it's like, I don't want to live in a man's world, but not just like men as men, but like human man.
Our current
you know?
societal
It's-
state.
Yeah, it's like one of the lyrics is like, it's, oh, fuck. Well, it's gone. But it's basically just like, you're destroying the planet. There are no women in government. It's a fucking shit show.
It's a mess.
Can we not?
Yeah.
That's the song, and that's why I picked it.
Yeah, that's very fitting.
And that
man's world.
was 1,000 Ships by
Beautiful.
Natalie.
Beautiful.
Let's learn about Natalie. She is a writer and broadcaster,
Okay.
according to the Washington Post. Oh, yeah, she wrote this, so it's funny.
Nice.
A rock star mythologist. Her first novel, The Amber Fury, was published to great acclaim on both sides of the Atlantic. Her second novel, The Child of Jocasta, was published in 2017. Her retelling of the Trojan War, 1,000 Ships, that's this, was published in 2019 and is shortlisted for the Women's Prize of Fiction in 2020. Congratulations. It has been translated into multiple languages. Her most recent nonfiction book, Pandora's Jar, Women in Greek Myth, was published in October.
Ooh,
And Margaret Atwood liked it. So that's something. She has spoken, you know what, I want to read this whole thing. She has spoken on the modern relevance of the classical world on 3 continents, from Cambridge to Chicago to Auckland. She writes for The Guardian. She does BBC shit.
Oh, nice.
She's basically like, she knows what she's about.
She's
Nailing it. She's doing good.
Good for her.
Natalie. Yeah, I'm pretty drunk right now, too. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty fucking
These
drunk.
Greek mules.
I dare say I'm loaded.
I dare say. And we haven't eaten. That's the real kicker.
But we got potatoes.
We got
so it's
potato.
fine.
Oh, that'll soak it up
Yep.
real good.
Yep.
So the next book in our historical fiction,
I'm so excited for this.
we've
book.
got, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Opium and Absinthe, her novel by Lydia Kang. Lydia Kang. Oh my God, this cover. Oh, this is right up our alley, this book.
It sounds like my dream book.
Terrifying to behold, impossible to believe. New York City, 1899.
Okay.
Tilly Pembroke's sister lies dead, her body drained of blood and with 2 puncture wounds on her neck. Bram Stoker's new novel, Dracula, has just been published, and Tilly's imagination leaps to the impossible. The murderer is a vampire.
Of course.
But it can't be, can it? A ravenous reader and researcher, Tilly has something of an addiction to truth, and she won't rest until she unravels the mystery of her sister's death. Unfortunately, Tilly's addiction is more than just truth. To ease the pain from a recent injury, she's taken more and more laudanum.
Sure.
And some in her
It's
immediate
just my dang ankle. It hurts so much.
They're happy to keep her supplied.
Of course they are.
Tilly can't bring herself to believe vampires exist, but with the hysteria surrounding her sister's death, the continued vampiric slayings and the opium swirling around through her body, it's becoming increasingly difficult for a girl who relies on facts and figures to know what's real, or whether she can trust those closest to her.
As long as I can go.
That's it. That's the hot synopsis.
Make that a movie, baby.
That sounds like a good book.
Vampires,
Oh
lot
my
of
God.
them.
Yep.
Let's go.
Bram Stoker's back,
I would love to be.
vacuums.
Honestly, it's still a shit show for women at that time, but
Yes.
you have laudanum.
Yes.
So that's also fun.
True. You didn't have to work. You just had to.
You're just fucking high all day.
But you're bored all the time.
Yeah, but then you just
then
do
you're just high.
cocaine because you
True.
have like a thought.
True. And then
So-
you go out for drinks with the girls and
Yep.
you're just like, oh, what, are you on cocaine? I'm on cocaine.
And you don't have to worry because the carriage people just fucking flop you down in a restaurant.
That's true.
Yeah. Damn.
We could do for a week of that.
Cocaine, baby.
Well, maybe not the cocaine, but the carriage rides to the
Yeah. I
to
would
the
love
restaurants.
that. I would love that.
Get some drinks. Ugh.
And now we're in the 1800s. We go from whatever AD to the 1800s. Bit of a
BC
BC, sorry.
to the AD. We're going from the BC to the AD.
Yep.
Or it's BE. No, BCE, before Common Era, because we're not religious.
Oh, yeah. Before Christ. Yeah, that
Before
always.
Common
That
Era.
never fucking sat well with me.
I know.
Anyways, a bit of a time jump, but you know, it's still historical fiction, baby.
Jump on into that pool.
Yeah, that's Chelsea.
Lillian.
I think we gotta go.
I think that's it. And so we're done. It's historical fiction and it's over.
What a time.
There's one more book though, so read it.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Beautiful.